Hi, good morning from London, England, or is it good afternoon or good evening from London, England to wherever you're watching around the world? Whether you're in Jamaica, Australia, New Zealand, Cape Verde, Botswana, Antigua Bay, Bermuda, Israel, Bulgaria, Canada. It don't matter where you're watching, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys to the girls. This is your host, your guy himself, DLG Reppin. I'm here again, or allow me to say bonjour, Kale, good day, mate, wagwan, welcome on. And Dankan. Dankan means in German, Dankan's a German word that means thank you for watching, for tuning in. So, excuse me, shouldn't be doing that on there. I'm bringing you my match review of Molde v Arsenal. I know it's a bit late, but better late than never. Yeah, it finished Molde 0, Arsenal 3. Goals from Pepe, Luis Nelson, and a debut Arsenal goal for Folarin Balogun. Yes. I'm happy for him to get his debut goal, and I'm going to be going into the game itself. I mean, first half, I think, all in all, I think Reece Nelson was the bright spark. Pepe as well, but Reece Nelson especially, he was direct. He used his speed to great advantage. How quick he was when running with the ball. I've always been an admirer of Reece Nelson. Direct, he had a curling effort from 20 yards that was over the bar, not far off target. For me, yeah, he was just absolutely fantastic in that in the whole game. For me, I thought, thought he gave him a tremendous performance overall in that game. I think Arsenal were tremendously, exceptional from an attacking point of view. Caused Molde some problems. Although Molde should have scored the first goal of the game, the guy called Sanyan, he missed from a yard out where he rammed his bollocks up the football post. Ouch! And Randerson, he made an instinctive save, but it shouldn't have been the case. There's no way our goalkeeper should have made a save. It should have been 1-0. It was a tap-in. But instead, he ended up ramming his bollocks at the goalpost. Ouch. Ooh. Not so good. Anyway, in the second half, we took complete control. And you could see the difference in class between us and Molde. I hope we could take this performance against Wolves. And speaking of which, I will be doing I will be doing my match day preview for the Wolves game at the Emirates, which is obviously a Premier League game. And then 4 days later, Rapid Vienna awaits us. No, Rapid Vienna at home awaits us. And then our last Europa League game is away to Dundalk. Interesting. But without further ado, let's get into the player ratings. In goal, Renarsson. He made a save that he should not have made. He should have been picking that ball out of the back of his net because it was a gaping open goal because of the someone allowed the big defender to run in at the back stick with an easy tap in. Instead, it was going wide, and Renarsson instantly did what any goalkeeper would have done, make the save. Although he's made the save not knowing that it was going wide. Other than that, I'm going to give him a 7. He didn't have to do too much. He could have, maybe in that second half, to an extent, he could have read a book, got to the first and second chapter, and he still would have not have had a save to make. So, a 7, to be fair. Right backs, Cedric Soares. one of his better games, I thought. He was direct, getting crosses in, getting forward, finding crosses. Yeah, or should I say, he was finding the crosses. He was not. Yeah, he was not never afraid to whip him in the dangerous situations, and defensively sound. There was only one moment in that first half where he allowed. No, in the second half, he allowed Bully to get inside of him when he should have shown him down the line. However, he didn't do too bad for me. I'm going to give him a 7. The centre halves. Because Juan Gabriel never played. It started off with David Luiz. I think he went off with a clash of head. But other than that, yeah, his usual self. At times there were one or two passes where he was forcing it to the attackers, and he didn't have to do that. But other than that, I'm going to give him a standard. I'm going to give him a 6. To be fair, he contributed in that first half where we went into the interval 0-0. But I thought he was, not too bad, but obviously not the best performer. Definitely not the best Arsenal performer. So I'm going to give him a 6. Alongside him, Mustafi. Again, he wasn't one of these. Well, didn't really have much to do. I mean, the chance that the centre half had, he was found. He and Lewis and someone else at the back stick were found missing. But other than that, there was not much for him to do, really. So I'm going to give him a 6. Left back, Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Yeah, thought he was. I don't think he was too bad. I think it was a steady performance. Defensively, yeah, he stood up pretty well. Offensively, I thought he offered us something. He had a left-footed shot on his weaker foot. Yeah, his left foot that led to Eddie Nketiah scoring a goal, which was disallowed. Thought it was one of his steadier games. So I'm going to give him a 6.5 Maitland-Niles. Right, we're moving to the midfield 4. Yeah, 4-4-2. Could you believe? Nicola Pepe, he answered the critics really well. Now all he's got to do is to get back into the Arsenal team, whether he starts or comes on as a substitute, and win over his teammates, win over the club board of directors, his manager, and win over the fans. If he can put in those performances like he did on Thursday, for me, he'll gradually win back the Arsenal fans, and they'll give him a song. They haven't made. I don't think they've even made one up for him. But I'll tell you what, he put in a £72 million performance. I'll tell you that now. He was direct, angry, and he was unlucky not to score a scorcher from 20 odd yards out with a curling effort that hit the bar. Keeper had no chance of it, but he got his goal, and it was a neat finish, should I say. So I'm going to give him an 8. In the midfield, Joe Willock. Yeah, he kept it steady, I mean, he was direct, he made the runs, his energy speaks volume about him. Other than that, as a performer, mark him down as a 6.5. Granit Xhaka, yeah, nice passes, nice intricate movement. Did his job defensively, put in a shift in, and I can't ask no more of him. I have to mark him a 7. He's not one of my favourite players. He wouldn't be my starter every week in the Premier League, but however, he did put in a shift, and the performance was not too bad. 7. On the left, we had Reece Nelson, and I thought he was my man of the match. Best Arsenal player in that first half. I think he was the best performer in that first half. He was direct, taking on players. I mean, this is what we wanted to see of Reece Nelson. And, he contributed so much in that game. And he took his finish well from a Joe Willock assist. So that alone, I'm going to give him man of the match, 8.5. The front two, Lacazette, well, his link-up play was not too bad. Ball at his feet, he was neat and tidy. Unlucky not to score with a curling effort, which was a good save by the goalkeeper, by the way. Other than that, yeah, I'll give him a 6.5. Eddie Nketiah, 4. Too many opportunities. He had a header that he should have scored from. I think he had a couple of opportunities and he's just not taking them. No, I'll give him a standard 5. Yeah, it wasn't his night. Just didn't fall. I don't think the chances fall for him. And when he did get an opportunity from a great cross from Pepe, that glancing header, that was a glancing header. All he has to do is glance it, but he decides to go with power with the forehead. He gets a 5 overall. Didn't think he played particularly well. The substitutions, Dani Ceballos. I'll tell you what, I dozed off at the business end of the game, so I can't really mark him. Folarin Balogun. Yeah. He comes on, 2 touches, bang, in the back of the net. Now, Mr. Eddie Nketiah, did you see what he just done there? Did you see exactly what you have to do? No fucking about in the box. Get the ball, you pull it into the back of the net. He is an instinctive goal scorer, and he just showed me why he is talked about very highly. And what a moment for him. He got his goal, and it was fully deserved. I'm going to give him a 6 for that cameo performance. And anyone else? Emil Rose-Smith. I didn't get to see what he did in that match. Arsenal fans, tell me what Ceballos and Emil Rose-Smith did in that game, because I fell asleep at the business end. I know, on this very couch. It's not like me, especially watching my Arsenal. I should have had a coffee knowing that I wanted to watch this game. However, it was a good all-round performance, professional job done, and we move on to the next game against Wolves. Right, that's my player ratings and my subs rating. The manager, I'll give him an 8.5. He stuck to the 4-4-2. He allowed the handbrake to loosen into second and third gear, and you could see the way we were carving up Molde's defence and creating those opportunities. And yes, we got the 3 goals from it, and you can see why we got the 3 goals. Persistent attacking good play, and yeah, he stuck to it. He never changed much. I'll give him an 8.5. The ref, I'll give him a 4. Didn't really have that much to do, really. There wasn't a nasty tackle in that game. Not even a little naughty one. Or a little cheeky trip. So, yeah, I'm going to give him a standard 4. Now, that concludes my player ratings to the subs, manager, and the ref. I'll be back later on this afternoon with my preview for the Wolves game. I'll be picking my formation, which is a 4-3-3. So do look out for that. And my 7 subs, as well as my starting 11 and who should go into that game. Other than that, I'll wrap it up here and say, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I hope you enjoy my video podcast. Once again, it's peace, love again, and bless again. And make sure you enjoy your day, yeah? And if you have anything to say about the ratings of the players, the substitutions who came on, if you want to tell me about Dani Ceballos or Emil Rose-Smith, leave it in the comment section below. Smash the thumbs up like button as much as you can for me. And subscribers, I'm still pushing to that 100 or 100 plus marker before Christmas. It's not that far off now. We're approaching the business end of this month called November, and I've got another subscriber, Pascal. Massive shout out to you. Big up yourself, yeah? I appreciate what you do. you're doing your own thing yourself on YouTube, check out Pascal on his podcasts. He's a big advocate as a fitness instructor, and you would admire him. In fact, you'll be inspired by what he does. Check him out on YouTube, yeah? So big up yourself, Pascal, not Segan. Let's call you Pascal for now, but I'll try and memorize your surname, yeah? Yeah, big him up, and that's the reason I'm giving you my shout out. You're my 67th subscriber. Now I'm looking for 68, 69, and 70. So let's get to that 100 marker, and let this channel grow. And I'll do the best to give you my latest football context and the preview and review of my team, which is Arsenal, and transfer gossips as well, yeah? Seeing what's going on in the world of football. Other than that, have a nice day. See you later. Nice.